Hello students, we have discussed different type of topics and I hope that you all are understanding that topics very well. But if you have any doubt or any query, then I request you please do not remain with uncleared doubts or query. You should not feel any hesitation to ask. Earlier we have discussed about consumer, equilibrium of consumer through cardinal ordinal approach and different concepts of demand. This topic is also related with concept of demand, and today we will discuss about cross price effect. What is cross price effect? Let me clear that cross price effect refers to effect of change in price of a related good on the demand of a particular commodity. And we have also discussed that related goods are of two types. First one is substitute and second is complementary. So substitute goods, we can say that these goods are those goods which can be substituted by each other. Okay, and complementary goods are those goods which are to be used together, like car and petrol, pen and ink, etc. And in this video we will discuss about different type of changes in substitute goods price and complementary goods price, and these changes are under these headings. Like for substitute we will discuss increase in price of substitute good, and other is decrease in price of substitute good. Next is increase in price of complementary good and decrease in price of complementary good. We will discuss change in price of substitute goods, and we are taking substitute goods as tea and coffee. We will consider the demand for tea on the basis of increase in the price of coffee, but the first thing which is necessary or which is assumed that the price of tea is constant. We are assuming the price of tea constant, it means no change in the price of tea, and the only change which will be considered here, that is change in price of coffee, or coffee is the substitute of tea. So the first condition which we will discuss here, that is about increase in the price of substitute good. It means we will take increase in the price of coffee. So two things we have to keep in our mind. First one is constant price of tea, and other one is increase in price of coffee. Okay, in that condition, if the price of coffee will be raised, in that case consumers from the market, they will replace coffee by tea, and consumers raise the demand for tea. That's why the demand for the tea will increase, and the demand curve will be shifted to the forward. Assumed that this is our demand curve. On x-axis we have taken demand or quantity. On x-axis their demand or quantity of tea. On y-axis there is price of tea, and we assumed that price of tea is constant, and the constant price is shown by a bar sign above the symbol P. DD is the initial demand curve of a consumer, on which we can say that at a point of time, at the price P, consumer is demanding quantity D1 or Q1, we can say, anything you can take, D1 or Q1. I am taking Q1. What is the quantity, or what is the quantity of tea is demanding by consumer at price PT? The demand is Q1. But as the condition is there that the price of coffee is increased, so that in the market different consumers will replace the coffee by tea, and by this way the demand for the tea will rise. And after this rise, the whole demand curve for the particular commodity tea, it will shifts forward, and the new demand curve will be this. This is a new demand curve after change in price of substitute good, after increase in price of substitute good, and here at the same price of tea, consumers are demanding more for tea. This increased demand, this is situation A and this is B. On this point, the price is same for tea, but the demand is increased from Q1 to Q2. Clearly it is visible that after increase in price of substitute good or after increase in price of coffee, the demand curve for the tea will shifts forward, and this is because of substitute, availability of substitute. And as the coffee, earlier consumers, all those consumers who were consuming coffee, now coffee is costlier for them, so they will replace the coffee by tea, and they will raise high demand for tea. And because of this, the demand curve for tea, DD, is shifted from DD to D dash, D dash. This is the new demand curve for tea. The topic is increase in price of substitute good, and we have taken coffee as the substitute, and conditions are first same as previous example, that price of tea remains constant, and the constant price is shown, this price is shown by P bar. The price of tea is constant, and constant sign is a straight line above the symbol of price. And the conditions which are to be discussed under decrease in price of substitute good, first of all, we are assuming that substitute goods are tea and coffee. We will consider demand for tea and change in price of coffee, and we assume that coffee's price is reduced, okay, but the price of tea, it remains constant. Tea's price is constant, and the constant price is shown by a bar sign above the symbol of price. And I told you that price of coffee will decrease, so the coffee will be cheaper, available at cheaper rate than the prior conditions. So in the comparison of coffee and tea, for a consumer, tea is costlier than the coffee, so consumers will replace tea, or they will reduce the consumption of tea as the tea is costlier than the coffee, and coffee is cheaper because coffee's price is reduced. So because of this reason, consumer will replace the consumption of tea by coffee, and the demand for tea will reduce. This is the graphical presentation of this situation. This is the initial demand curve. On this demand curve, we are assuming that consumer is on point A. At point A, he consumes Q1 quantity of tea at the price PT. Okay, but at the same price, if the price of coffee reduced, in that condition I told you, and I told you that the consumers will replace tea by coffee because coffee is cheaper. कॉफ़ी सस्ती हो गई है, तो कॉफ़ी के और टी के कंपैरिजन में हम कह सकते हैं कि टी महंगा होने की वजह से डिफरेंट कंज्यूमर्स विल रिप्लेस टी बाय कॉफ़ी, और उसके वजह से कॉफ़ी की डिमांड बढ़ेगी एंड टी का डिमांड रिड्यूस हो जाएगा. अर्लियर कंज्यूमर वाज कंज्यूमिंग Q1, O से लेकर Q1 तक कंजम्पशन हो रहा है, अब Q1 से कम. एट एनी पॉइंट यू कैन मार्क, मान लीजिए यहाँ तक हमारा फर्स्ट पॉइंट आ जाएगा, नेक्स्ट पॉइंट आ जाएगा, एंड consumer is consuming, here he is consuming Q2 of tea and he reduced this quantity because of fall in price of coffee. And now this is the new demand curve for consumer. This is D dash D dash. A new demand curve for the consumer is D dash D dash, and consumer will shift from DD to D dash D dash.